Okay guys, we just did chapter 1, which was numbers 0 through 5. Now we're going to move on to chapter 2, which is basically the same thing, but we just did some higher numbers. We did numbers 6 through 10. So right here we have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So again, the first thing we started with was counting with those numbers. So for the number 6, I'm going to do 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then for 7, I'm going to do 7 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 8, I'm going to do 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For 9, I'm going to do 9 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, I'm going to do 10 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was the first thing we did, and just like with numbers 0 through 5, you can practice this by counting items around your house. Okay, so the next thing we did was practice writing these numbers. So for our 6, we kind of go at a slant and then loop it around for our 6. For our 7, we do a little line across, little line down, a big line down. And remember I told you guys you can do a straight line if you want, or some people like to do a slanted line. So whatever works for you works for me. Then for our 8, you guys know we start with our uppercase S and then close it up. For our 9, we do a little curve, big line down. And for our 10, we start with our 1, and then we do our 0. And remember, you can always put your little smiley face if you want. Okay, so that's what we did with our number 6 through 10. We counted, we wrote the numbers, and again, you can practice this, writing all of your numbers from 0 through 10, using chalk, using crayons, markers, whatever you have at home to practice. Just make sure you ask your mom or your dad first. Okay. Also with number 6 through 10, we did one more. So if I had 7 dots here, and I said, what's one more than 7? Well, if you add one more, how many do you have? You have 8. Very good. And then we also did groups of less or more. So if we said we had 8 right here, and if I put 6 dots here, which group has less? We have 6, we have 8. Which one's less? This one's less. And which one's more? 8 over here is more. Very good. Something else that we did in chapter 2, let me erase this really quick so I have a little more space, was, let me show you. I'm gonna draw some stars. Let's do 6 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. And I'm going to do some circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but we did practice it. You draw lines from these items to these items to show you which group has more and which group has less. So I'm going to draw a line from this star to this circle. Keep drawing my lines, keep drawing my lines. Oop, I'm out of stars, but I have more circles. So that tells me that this group of circles has more than my stars. My stars have less than my circles. So that was pretty much all we did in chapter 2. Now I'm gonna bring out your performance task that we did. And we'll just do this really quick as a little review. Okay. All right, let's take a look right here, part A. You buy apples for a snack. Anybody like apples for a snack? They're pretty yummy. Count the apples, write the number. Well, that sounds easy enough. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 apples. So to do our 9, we do a little curve, straight up, straight down. Oop, that's a little crooked. That's our 9. I need to practice my 9s. Okay, Part B, you have some bags for the apples. Well, that's good. Count the bags, write the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bags. So we'll do our 1 first, straight line down, and then our 0 for 10. All right, let's take a look at the back side. Oop, we just did this. We're gonna draw lines to match the apples to the bag. So let's draw our lines. 1 apple to 1 bag, 1 apple to 1 bag. Can you see that? Here we go. Let's try with my left hand. Apple to bag, 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 apple to bag. Oop, I see some extra. Okay, let's see what the next step says. Circle the group that is less than the other group in part C. So which group has less? Remember, we had one more over here. So the group that has less is the apples. Okay, now this part's tricky, so listen carefully. Draw 1 orange below for each apple in part C. So we have to count how many apples and we have to draw that many oranges. So let's go back and count our apples again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 apples, so now we need to draw as many oranges as we have apples. So if we have 9 apples, now I need to draw 9 oranges. Now, you guys know I'm not a very good artist, so I'm just gonna draw circles for the oranges. So 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 oranges. All right, so now we have the same amount of oranges as we do apples. Okay, guys, that was all about chapter 2. I want to show you this really quickly to review all of our numbers. This is our numbers. This side is 0 all the way to 5, and this side is 6 all the way to 10. So I'm going to go through here and show you each of your numbers, and then I want you guys to practice that at home. So let's start with our 0. You're going to start at your dot and go all the way around. Start at your dot, go all the way around. Then for your 1, hardest number, right? Straight line down. I'm just being silly. 1's pretty easy. Then for your 2, you're going to start at your dot, curve it like a hook, and then little line across. For your 3, curve to the middle, then curve down. For 4, little line down, little line across, big line down. Little line down, little line across, big line down. For your 5, start at your dot here, little line down, little curve, back up to the top, little line. Now some friends like to do their 5s like this, where you start at the top and you do a little line across, little line down, and then your curve. That's fine. Either way you want to do it is okay with me. All right, then for your 6, start at your dot, slant down, and then curve it around. Oop, I forgot to do my practice one. Slant down, curve it around. All right, for your 7, little line across, slant down, or you can do little line across, straight down. For your 8, make an S, then close it up. Oop, that one's a little crazy looking. Okay, for your 9, make a circle. This one has kind of a slant down, but just like your 7, if you want to do a straight line down, that's fine too. Whichever is easier for you. Then for your 10, do a straight line for your 1, big ol' circle for your 0, and that's how you make your 10. All right, guys, and that's all of chapter 1 and chapter 2. I know we did this a long time ago, but I wanted to do a little review so that we are all set and ready for first grade. Great job, guys.